Hello, my crafty friends. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. This is Sheree. Welcome to my channel, Turquoise Dreaming. I'm here today to do a little work on this journal. I showed you where I was getting the papers together for the pages, and I went ahead and finished that. So I've got them bound in 3 signatures pamphlet stitch here, and or 3 whole pamphlet stitch, I should say. So this is what it looks like so far. I really love it just like this, so I don't know if I'll do anything else to the cover or not, but this was the original front cover just like you see it here. I added, the new spine fabric, sewed in the signatures, and I had to make, if you didn't see the other videos on this yet, I had to make a new back cover because all I had was the front cover. So I made it out of, like chipboard or cardboard, pretty thick. Picked out a pretty thick piece that would kind of match and almost kind of look like maybe it was the original back cover. And so I think it's really cute. I really like this scrapbook paper, and it really goes with the colors here on the front. And so here's the inside of the back so far. I love these. Well, they look like, they actually look like buttons. These little polka dots actually have little holes in the middle, so they look like little buttons to me. But if you get this, you can decide what they look like. But anyway, and here's the inside of the front so far, because this I love, and this was the original paper here. There's no digitals or I haven't printed anything for this, so these are all original papers. Each signature has a piece of double-sided Tim Holtz scrapbook paper. So like this is Tim Holtz here, the 12 by 12. I have one pad of the 12 by 12, and this is another piece in the middle. And then in between, we have all the fun, vintage papers. I put 2 pieces up because I love coffee dye paper, and I think most people who like the vintage look, and that's what this journal is, a vintage style journal. And this cover may be even be antique. I am not sure because I didn't ever, on this particular book, I never had the inside of the book. I only had that front cover. So I don't know what year it's from, and I haven't looked it up. I'm sure if you wanted to, I was just more interested in making a journal out of it than really knowing the exact date. But if you are the new owner, you may want to look it up and try to figure out when this book was from. But anyway, like I said, scrapbook paper, and I showed you the other papers, and that is exactly what I used in here, except for I needed a couple more from what I showed you, and I went to my dictionary stash, and I picked out, there was one that was called it was a Golden Book Dictionary, not the encyclopedia, but it was called a Golden Book, and it's about the same size. The original book is about the same size as the Golden Book encyclopedias, but this book is called, I don't have it here, but it's called I have my dictionary stashed in the other room. Excuse me, but yeah, so I picked out a couple pages, and this is one of them. It was near the front, and it had these letters and some different things on this text on this side, and this side was a pretty blue, so that's why I picked it out. And then the other pages, I think I showed you all of those. I did use, I think I used one page from, let's see, I will use one, or like a double page from the Work Basket magazine that I showed you. This is one of them. Let me take a drink real quick. My throat feels feeling dry. But yeah, this is from the Work Basket, and I think this is from the landscape oriented math book that I showed you. Yeah, I think this one is from that. And there was another educational book page. Let me see if I can find that, and I'll show you what I did with that. Is this it? This is from the Work Basket. This is from that Chinese book with the pictures and the Chinese writing and things like that. And then, where is that other page? I want to show you. This is from that old phone book. That's the Work Basket. Oh, here it is. It was a book of English book, And this was, let's see, I have the cover in here. Here's the cover right here that I used as a page. So that's very cool. And then here was a couple of the pages, but they're all like single pages. And I was going to turn it this way and just have it as a little, smaller page, but I thought, I think it would be cool to put two together. And I, put them back together with washi. So you can see the washi right here. And in here, I did it on both sides, so it would be nice and strong there to bind into the signature. So I think that's really cool. I was able to put it in its upright position here. And yeah, it's from that very old vintage, or let me see if it has any type of year here. I don't think it did, but anyway, it's very cool. So that's what's going on with this so far. And so now I picked out some things I'd like to put in here, and I'm most excited about these envelopes, believe it or not. I've got this old envelope here. It is open. You can see look how faded it is. This is all natural aging. I have not inked it or anything, but look at this. And then when I open it, look at the difference in the color there. It's pretty cool. But I thought I would put this in here. I think the best thing to do is going to be maybe make it a flip out. So let's maybe put this one in the first signature, and then we'll deal with that other one there. I kind of saw this, the second one. I saw this in a video today, and I thought that would be really cool. You know what? Let's put it right here on this music paper. I think that would be fun, and then it can fold out, and we can put something in there. So let's do that, and let's glue it down with, I just filled up my art glitter glue bottle here. Oops. Oh, that's my pen. I want it to be over there, not over here where it's going to fall off the edge of my desk. But yeah, let's put some glue on this flap. And since I have the whole envelope, I can make it a flip out here. And I like to do things to pages like music and make it more, maybe more useful. Like you could still add writing space on here, but you could actually write on here. I don't think I'm going to decorate this at all. I'm going to leave it like this so you can do something. It does say 1948 right there. There's an old stamp. It has a name and an address in Reading, Pennsylvania there. And there it is. So that's our first envelope. So let's put the second envelope in I want to put it in here. And I'm trying to think of how, I saw something that gave me an idea, and I wanted to try doing something. Okay, here's another music paper here. So let's do something here. You know what I just said, I like to do things on music paper, or like things with text and make it usable. So let's see, I think I would like to make this into a pocket. So we can kind of just take advantage of this whole page here and make it as big as we can, something like this. Okay, so it would be like about that size. And this is a coffee dye, just a regular size envelope here that I picked up somewhere, and coffee dyed it. I coffee dyed a bunch of envelopes at one time. So I think I'm going to glue this flap down. Let me see, here's my art glitter glue again. And this paper, let's see if this is going to come off. This is the original peel up, where you peel and stick the flap down. Well, let's take that off because it looked like it was not going to be secure. So what I want to do is glue this down. And like I said, make the most out of this page with this envelope on here. So I'm going to eventually glue this together, and this is going to be a pocket. But I could also have a tuck spot either here or here. So the easiest to access, if you ever made an envelope like a pocket like this, it's harder to get things in up here. And it's much easier to put something in here. So I think I'm going to, and you could, actually, if you wanted to, you could open up the top of this, like cut a slit here and put something inside the envelope. But I just think that's going to be not as easy for someone to get in. I think that it would be after a while, or even from the very beginning, it would be annoying, if you know what I mean. So I think more fun and less annoying would be to just to have a little something right here and to have a pocket right here. And then you're using your coffee dyed envelope. We can decorate this. And so I just think that would be, if it were my journal, that's what I would want and that's what I would do. So, and it's fun to have things coming out the top, but just for this particular thing, it's just oriented in a way that I think it would be annoying after a little while. But I do put, you know, of course, top loading pockets, and I just have them in a way that is more accessible than this particular envelope would be if we were to try to make that into a, okay, so I put fabric tack on there. Let me let that start gluing down. Okay, so let's see, make sure it's open. This is all open. And then we're going to leave the side open here. So we're going to put glue. And I don't think I'm going to put any kind of a thumb notch there or anything. Since it's 2 layers, it's nice. It's like actually makes it nice and thick. So when you glue it down, it will be sturdy enough to, you don't have to worry about it getting tattered when you're putting something in and out of here. And I think it will actually make it easier. Like if it were a single layer of paper, you might want that thumb notch. So, but this is going to be sturdy. So, because you've actually got 2 layers of paper here, and actually down here, you have 4 layers of paper. So, let's get our glue on this part. Here. So here, and again, I'm using, since we do have this thickness of this envelope, I'm using my fabric tack. Alright. So I hope you all are doing good and having a good week, and if it's during the week, having a good week. If you're watching this on the weekend, having a good weekend. Whatever day it might be, having a good day. Yeah, make sure. I don't want to have to end up putting this on another page or turning it around or something. Trying to make sure I do this right while I'm talking here. But yeah, I'm having a good day. I had a good week at work. We had our I mentioned we were having a painting party at work. And yeah, we had that this week. We decided to do it at our lunch break. I think, did I mention that? I'm not sure. But we were going to do it like, because during the summer we get off early on Fridays for summer hours. But, so no, but it's like we were going to do it on a Friday afternoon when we got off early, but nobody, I don't think anybody really wanted to give up their Friday afternoon getting off early and then staying at work, even though it would be fun. So I finally suggested, I said, hey, why don't we, it doesn't look like we're going to do this on a Friday afternoon. Why don't we do it on our lunch break? And everybody's like, yeah, that's a good idea. So I was like, well, how about next week? And they're like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. And so we did it finally this week, and it was a lot of fun. We went over our hour a little bit, but I don't think our boss minded because he likes us to, you know, it helps when you do things like that. It helps bond coworkers together, you know. So we all bought little painting, or some people bought big paintings. I bought a little one that would be easy for me to paint because I've never really, I painted something in high school, and I painted something when I was kind of like in middle school when my uncle was an artist and he taught me how to do some things in painting. And okay, so there's this pocket. We'll decorate it in a minute. Let's see, I don't think I have this to put in a pocket, but oh, will it fit in there? No. Okay. Okay. So, and I have this. I don't really want to glue this down because it's so cool. But I've had this. I only have one. I think, I don't know where I got it. Like I either got it in Happy Meal or just found it like randomly at a thrift store or something. But it's cool on this side. It says photographs, and it has this old camera picture here, and this little old camera, and this writing and things. And then it's cool on the back too. Look at that. What is that, a lens? A little received stamp. So I think I'm going to paper clip this in. So, and this is just a piece of ephemera I wanted to I pulled out and make sure I put this in here somewhere. Let's see, will it fit back here? I kind of want to put something with a tab. here. It will fit here though. I could put it in here. Let's see. Oh, it fits like perfect right there, and you can see it. So maybe that will go there. It's nice and loose, so it slips in and out easily. I just don't want it to get glued in. But as you can see, it's slipping out in and out easily, so I think we're good. Let's go ahead and decorate this one since it's the most thing that needs decorating the most. So I have some Tim Holtz here, and I think I determined last time that most of this, well, not most, a lot of this was Halloween on the last vintage journal I did, but like, look at these cool things. A number 3, a little ticket. These are cool, and these don't look particularly Halloween-y. I know that's probably supposed to be 31, but I think I might save that for, I guess I'll save that for Halloween journal. But I like these two right here. These don't necessarily look Halloween-y. And I just, you know, want to, oh, look at this. What does it say? A Lang. Is there anything particularly Halloween-y on here? I don't think so. That's really cute. Let's put that in here. This, that says something about a witch on it, so that's Halloween. So I don't want to go through all of this stuff. This is a little like a compass or a little meter of some type. And that doesn't say anything about Halloween on it, so that's good. A Young Company. See, this doesn't need a wholesale florist. I don't see anything Halloween-y on there, do you? Consignment solicited. This is a little decoration that's really cool. Owl cigars. That's not anything Halloween-y. Distributors of something. It looks like fun. Distributors of fun. But let's see. Okay, so we pulled out a couple things out of here. Let's see. Prescription drugs. That would fit on there, really take up the whole thing. Let me see if there's anything Halloween-y on here. Prescription druggist, chemicals, medicines, perfumery. Yeah, that's not really Halloween-y, I wouldn't say. And it's very vintagey, and it takes up that whole pocket. I like that. And there's a little coin over here I was noticing. I wonder if I can put that on there with that. This little coin right here on this chipboard sticker. Would that go down in the corner maybe? And then I would be able to use, or I wouldn't put it on this side because it'd be in the way of something going in and out, but I could put it over here. I don't know. I don't think it really looks good there because this is so brown and this is so gray. So maybe you'll save that for something else actually. Okay, so let's put these over here as possibilities and go ahead and glue this down. But now looking at it, I think I would like to make this a pocket too, this little piece. So let me see. I guess I'll go ahead and glue it down with some Fabri-Tac because it is, you know, kind of cardstocky. Let's do that. I just wanted to do a little decorating here with you, and then I will finish after this video. Finish the decorating. I've already put some things over here aside for a goodie pack as I was going through my little bits and pieces. So I already got some pieces put aside. So there I put glue there, so we have a pocket on top. So we'll be able to put another piece of ephemera right there, and then we have a piece right there. So that was a fun page to put together, I think. I wouldn't mind putting, well, I want to put something here so it'll cover up here. So maybe if whoever guesses this wants to decorate this further, they can. Okay. Now, I wonder if I can put this somewhere. This little owl cigars. So, let's see. I wonder how it would look. I mean, we could put it, well, it's a little wide, actually, now that I'm looking at it, but I could cut it, or Yeah, I would have to cut it a little bit if I wanted to put it at the top here. I could make it an up tuck. Actually, yeah, that would be cool. Making an up tuck right there. But I still need to trim it a little bit. Let's see. Let's see what we can trim off here. So there's a little curly Q here that goes up and here. So I say, let's trim it right there. It's going to be thin right there, so I got to be careful. See, you won't even miss that piece. Won't miss that little Tim Holtz piece. And then this side, the same thing. So right here, I'm trying to match the other side as best I can. So I cut off right down to there. Okay, let's see how that fits. That's perfect. So if I just put glue around the edges, I should be able to have a little up tuck right here. So let's do that. This is in the second signature. So I'm just going to use my art glitter glue so I don't look like, you know, it's easier to put art glitter glue on all these little thin spots like this, these little thin pieces. And then if it does show, it's clear. If it oozes out, which it probably will, it dries clear and non-shiny. So, and I can wipe it off too, and it should be, you shouldn't be able to see it. I hope. I got a lot of glue on there though. Let me wipe a little bit off. Let's see. Let me get a tissue. That'd be easier than trying to get my wipes out. I've got too much glue right here. It's really going to go everywhere if I don't wipe some of it off. Okay, it's still going to glue down nicely, but just too much. Too much. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Now it should glue down with no problem and not ooze out everywhere. Alright, let's see how we do. Yeah, I'm glad we got to use that piece. Okay, and it's, yeah, it's gluing down really nice. All these little pieces are glued down nice. I can feel that this is nice and solid up here. And this over here, so I didn't miss any spots there. I can feel it's really solid around the edges. Nothing's peeking up at all. So, and I don't feel any glue out where it's going to glue my pages together. So I think we're good to go. I want to go back to the first signature. So those two things were in the second signature. So what we could do now is maybe decorate a pocket or two. So with these little bits that we pulled out, this little dial, and let's see, I was thinking about putting together maybe these two as a little combo. That looks cute. So let's put the ticket first, about right there, and we'll glue this down with some Fabri-Tac. This is a little Tim Holtz ticket. So this can be written on. It has some blank space there if somebody wanted to write a date on there or a name or something. So we had it about right here. It says admit one. It has some nice numbers on there. It looks like a real ticket. Very nice. And then this little cute little dial here. That is cute, isn't it? Should we put number 12 at the top? Like a what? Like a, well, it doesn't have a 1. 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder why it doesn't have a 1 and a 2. Anyway, it doesn't, so it is what it is. And you could put something like this on a, so it spins on a brad. But we're not doing that right now, so I'm just going to glue it down. You could even make it into a tuck spot if you wanted to, and leave like the top open. So put the 12 at the top like a clock, even though it's missing its 1 and 2. I didn't make it. Tim Holtz made it. I don't know why. I'm sure there's some explanation as to why it doesn't have the 1 and a 2, but I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is. Okay, so that's cute. So these two pieces could go together too. These are really both dark, and see how it's dark around the edge there, and so I think these will look good together. I don't want to like go to the next pocket though and put it right, you know, the same thing, a little cluster. So let's go to the back and do maybe this one. So we can put it something like, let's see what, this is upright. This has writing on it right here, so this would be upright. It would cover that whole pocket, be a nice little decoration. And I think this one I will leave open as a little tuck spot or belly band here. So let's glue this down as a belly band actually. I think it's fun to make little belly bands on pockets and little pockets on pockets and whatever, anything like that. Makes the journal more fun and interesting. So this will be a little belly band. Let's see, a little bit extra glue right there. So there we go. It looks good. Those colors look good together too. Oh, this whole page looks nice. And even over here, it kind of blends well with this whole 2 or 3 pages here, even the pink one. Okay, so belly band. Kind of like, I almost want to test it because I'm like, did I glue it down right? I did. Okay, we're good. Oh, I've got a little, let's see, where's that? Did I put it back? Oh, here it is. I have this I want to put on. We'll put this on before I leave too. We leave today before we part ways today. But this is a little, I found this in my bits basket, this pretty little label. Isn't that pretty? So we'll put that on too. So let's see, I'll be putting this about, where did I have it? About right there. So we'll still have this all pretty much open here for a belly band to put something in there. I have a tag here, but I would like to put a little string or ribbon or something on it, but I can put it in there temporarily and then go back and put the string in so we can see how this will look with something in it. But, okay, so that's upright. I have the words upright. And there's little numbers and a dial on there. So that's cool little pieces. And see, here's the tag I pulled out just now. So that can go in there, and then we'll put something in the pocket. Okay, so here's the other little, I just showed you the other little label. Let's go back and to the first signature, see where this might look good. It's got a lot of course, pink and green on it, so it looks okay there. Let's see. I mean, we could put it anywhere. I don't really want to cover up too much of like something like this, the work basket, because I just think it's so cool. And then whoever gets this could cover it up if they want, but they might actually want to read this and decide. I mean, this is a really cool chart right here. Fabric with conversion chart. And then here's some little ads and recipes and, you know, things like that there. So like, it's almost like a little classified ad section there. So I think that's really cool. This would look pretty right there. Look at that. Or here. Oh, and this has got like almost a pinkish hue there in that. This looks like avocado dye. Maybe that. Or I like it like this. I kind of would, oh, look at this side. It says this side is even pinker. I kind of would like to put it over here though, because I kind of end up always decorating this side. I guess maybe because I'm right-handed. I don't know. You know how, I mean, I'm sure y'all have noticed that, or you do the same thing. So I kind of wanted to put something here too, but not this. It's just something, if I find something with this pretty blue in it, I'll put something there. So let's put this where I just said right here. That's a little label, and I think I'm going to glue the whole thing down. And then somebody can add whatever they want on the top part, a card, memento, tag, picture, place to write, some writing paper. But this will go right here. Add some color there and kind of go with the overall look of these 2 pages. This whole section here. There is one more thing we could do. Let's see. I pulled this out. It's kind of different from anything in here so far, but I just thought it would be so pretty somewhere because I held it up and I was like, oh, that looks really cool. It's just a simple thing. It was in my bits basket. I was like, this would be, I don't know, I just held it up and I just thought this would be so pretty somewhere. It's a pretty thick cardstock, so I don't want it to overwhelm like a page. Let me see how this would make, how heavy this would make this page. Oh, it wouldn't make it too heavy because it's pink. It's like a hot pink, and then this is pink. Let's see, we're in the second signature. Let's just see here. Here's something else that looks like it has pink in it. Oh, I don't really want to cover up this. This is the cover to the English book. I don't want to cover up any of that. This is beautiful. I don't want to cover any of that up. Okay, so let's go. I think one of these pink lined pages might be where it ends up. Try to see if there's anything like pink or yellow, because the background is kind of yellowish. Just want to make sure there's nothing yellow that I would want to put it on, that it would just go so perfectly with. This is the math book. Oh, it would look cute here. There's a lot of empty space right here, and it would look cute just like right there. We could even make it a little tuck spot, couldn't we? And then we have some color on this page, and we're not covering up anything. Yep, I think we're gonna do that. I wasn't thinking tuck spot, but now that I've held it there, I could just see tucking a little something right there. We'll see if we have anything to tuck in there, and then you can see how it looks, or we can both see how it looks. I'm just trying to put the minimum amount of glue on here to get it glued down. Good, it's a pretty thick, like I said, so that's why I'm using Fabri-Tac to make sure it sticks good. Okay, on the edge, but not right on the edge. Little whites there, and then stick it down, and then we'll have our tuck spot. And let's see, what shall we put in there to see what it's going to look like? What? I would look something that big. Let's see. Well, oh, here's something else we can do. This is too big, actually, but that kind of gives you an idea. Something a little smaller, because this doesn't really tuck in there well. It's going into the glue, and I don't want to put it in there because it'll get glued in, but that gives you an idea what something will look like in there. Okay, here's something. We'll do this. We will do this. I pulled out these. I haven't used any of these in a while. And I pulled out, I think maybe one of these. Oh, we have that Chinese paper in here. So one of these little coasters would be cute in here, I think, to go along with that. It's like a Japanese, I don't know if this is Chinese or Japanese. I'm thinking it's Japanese, but still, I think it will be fine. Isn't that pretty? It looks pretty right there, actually, but let me make sure. Let's make sure of where we want it. Oh, it would look pretty as, you know, on the flap here. It would look pretty here, too, or here. I wouldn't put it in the middle. Well, I think I like it best back where we just had it. Where was that? It looks nice on coffee dyed paper, and this is my grungy coffee dyed paper. Let's see, let's look at that. I put a grungy and a regular in each signature. I think I like it here. It's the perfect amount of grunginess with this coloring here. And then we'll make it a little tuck spot. We'll just put blue here and here. So this has got its backing and everything, so it's nice and sturdy and strong. It's not too thin because it's got its original backing on it. You know, it's like waterproof. It's a little coaster, so it's got this waterproof backing on it, where if you put a cup on it, of course, it would not go through. So glue here. Yeah, I just wanted to pull out some different things. So that's what I did before this video, so I make sure of what I'm using today. Let's see, did I do that right? Yep, I think so. Okay, this is cute and different. Okay, so that'll be a tuck spot too. We'll have something in there when it's all said and done. I think I don't know if here's something blue. I remember I was looking for something blue, but that's blends right in. No, that can't be the thing. Here's a little This is from a card that I am recycling. This could be a little label right here. I wonder if it's from a card. It has a little hole there. Maybe it's some type of ephemera, but it was in my bits basket and it's been there for a long time. It has a little hole there. I just pulled out, I poked out. I don't know, well, I don't know what it's from, but it looks cute there. And it could be like we could use it like a label, so somebody could write a date or a name, or whatever they want there. This is part of the printing on this page. I like it there a lot. It's a light green and it goes with this blue and it stands out, and so I think we should glue it down as a tuck spot here and here. So here and here. Okay, so I'm about to wind up here unless I find something else I want to put in here real quick, but a quick update on my mom. She went to rehab today. They're kind of, my dad said that they were very optimistic and thinking she could walk and just go home. Like, they're trying to get her to walk at first they said they were going to try to get her to walk at the hospital and then just be able to go home. But my dad said that was very optimistic because, I don't know, I'm not there, so I can't explain it except for what I'm being told. So anyway, she did go to rehab, so I'm hoping that she is able to heal quickly. And I know last time she was in rehab once before for where she broke her ankle, and she kind of hated it there just because she wanted to go home. And so I hope that she heals quickly and is able to walk quickly and heal and be able to go home, because I know that's what she wants, because I know my mom. So that's how she's doing. And I know she's very, kind of like me, determined, and, I'm going to do this type of thing. So I'm sure that's what she's thinking. I'm going to get out of here and get this done, get out of here. But, yeah, so that's how my mom's doing. And I think I told you my son and daughter-in-law were in an accident. Did I tell you that? My oldest son. Anyway, yeah, not head on, it could have been head on, but my son moved the car over, and so it hit on the front driver's side, and they're both okay, but they're healing, from the soreness of the accident. And my son got the worst of it because he was on the side that got hit. But, terrible thing. But they got their new car because their car was totaled. They got their new car yesterday. So they're happy about that. And my daughter-in-law said her chest still hurts from the impact, that impact that hits you so hard, I guess. And her chest was sore, but they're okay. They just have to heal from the soreness. And my son, the swelling did go down in his leg. It's still swollen. And he still got a couple of scrapes, like good-sized scrapes that are healing. But he said it's getting better, a little better every day. So I'm happy about that, because I was like, you need to go back to the doctor if it's not healing and get them to do more x-rays or something to make sure everything's okay. But he said they both said, I talked to my daughter-in-law alone. I said, you know how guys are. They don't want to go to the doctor sometimes. I'm like, is he really healing? Is he really getting me? She says, yes, he really is getting better every day. So I'm happy, because I know she would make him go to the doctor if he needed to. So anyway, they're on the road they got their new car, on the road to healing. And my son is determined to heal. I'm like, because he was taking one ibuprofen, and the doctor said he could take more for, anti-inflammatory and get the swelling to go away. And he was taking one ibuprofen at night when he went to sleep, so he could sleep, so he wasn't having any kind of soreness or whatever when he trying to sleep. And he wasn't taking it during the day, so he was just dealing with whatever during the day. I'm like, just go ahead and take one in the morning. The doctor said you can. I think it was as needed. And I said, just take one in the morning and one at night. Then you can, that'll help the swelling to go down, and you don't have to deal with soreness. It won't hurt you right now for a couple weeks to take one in the morning and one at night. So hopefully he's doing that. But anyway, you know how it is being a mom. Always worried about your kids, no matter how old they are. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I hope you enjoyed today's fun decorating. It was just a little bit, and like I said, I'm going to finish stuff it full of ephemera. I already got a goodie started here, a goodie pack. And I need to make some more freebies. I think I got one. So I've got one thing to go with the next journal, and then I need to make some more because all my freebies are gone. All my little freebie thingies I've been showing you. I've got one left. In fact, you haven't even seen that one, I don't think, because it's a new one I made. But anyway, that'll go with the next journal. And this one will come with a few little goodies, and because I've already got it started. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. And also, hitting the like button always helps. The thumbs up, you know what I mean, and a little bell. And leave me a comment and just at least say hi. Especially if you haven't before, let me know that you're new. And I like to welcome new people, and I like to say hi to everybody. So I'll see you in my next video, guys, and take care. I'll see you then. Have a great day.